Most people think claiming Social Security at 62 is one simple choice. You either take the money now or wait for a bigger check later. That sounds simple. But it's not. Because when you claim early, you are not making one decision. You are making 4 decisions at the same time. You are changing your monthly income, your future raises, your taxes, and in some cases your spouse's future too. And the most dangerous part? It only takes a few minutes to lock it in. One form. One click. One decision. And that decision can quietly follow you for the next 20 years. So today, I want to show you the part most people never see. Why claiming Social Security at 62 is not just taking less money. It can change the entire structure of your retirement. Hey, I'm Elon. And on this channel, we talk about money in a way that actually makes sense. No fake guru talk. No confusing finance language for no reason. Just the truth, explained simply. Today, we're breaking down one of the biggest retirement decisions most people ever make. Should you claim Social Security at 62 or wait? And I don't just want to give you the usual answer. I want to show you the hidden layers under that decision. Because most people only see the first flaw. But under the surface, there are 4. And once you see all 4, you stop thinking of Social Security as just a monthly check. You start seeing it as the financial foundation of your future life. So let's build this step by step. Think of retirement like building a house. Your investments are one part. Your savings are one part. Your spending habits are one part. But Social Security? That is the foundation. It is the concrete floor underneath everything else. Why? Because it is guaranteed by the government, adjusted for inflation, and built to keep paying as long as you live. That makes it different from almost everything else in your retirement plan. Now imagine building your house on a foundation that is 30% smaller than it could have been. Could you still build the house? Yes. But every room above it becomes smaller too. That is what happens when people claim at 62 without seeing the full picture. They are not just choosing a smaller check. They are pouring a smaller foundation for the rest of retirement. And everything built on top of that foundation gets affected. Let's start with the obvious cost. If your full retirement age benefit would be $2,000 per month, claiming at 62 could drop it to around $1,400. That is about a 30% permanent cut. Most people hear that and think, okay, I lose $600 a month. I understand the trade-off. But that is not the whole problem. Because Social Security doesn't stay flat forever. It gets cost of living adjustments over time. And here is the key. Those future increases are based on the number you locked in. That means if you start with a smaller number, every future increase grows from a smaller base. So the gap does not just stay still. It widens. At first the difference might feel like $600 a month. Years later, it can become much larger. That's because you didn't just shrink 1 year of income. You shrank the number that future growth keeps building on. It's like planting 2 trees. One starts healthy and full-sized. The other starts cut down. Even if both grow at the same rate, the smaller one stays behind forever. That is the first hidden cost. You are not just cutting the check. You are cutting the growth path of the check. Now let's talk about the part almost nobody explains properly. If you are married, your decision may not die with you. It may follow your spouse into widowhood. Here's why. When a high-earning spouse dies, the surviving spouse may receive the larger Social Security benefit. That sounds helpful. But here's the trap. They do not get the amount you could have had. They get the amount you actually locked in. So if you claimed early and reduced your benefit, you may also be reducing the future survivor benefit your spouse may depend on. That changes the whole situation. Because now this is not just your decision. It is also a decision about the person who may live after you. And that matters a lot, especially since in many families, one spouse lives longer. So the question changes. It is no longer just, do I want money now? It becomes, what future monthly income am I locking in for the person who may outlive me? That is a very different question. And it is one most people never stop to ask. Now we get to something much more hidden. And this part is one of the most important in the whole video. For many people, there is a stretch of years between stopping work, starting Social Security, and being forced to take money from retirement accounts later. Those years can be incredibly valuable from a tax perspective. Why? Because your income may be unusually low. And lower income can create opportunities. This is the period where some people can do smart things like move money strategically, reduce future tax damage, and build more tax-free retirement income. But here's the problem. When you claim Social Security early, that extra income starts filling up your tax space sooner. That can reduce your flexibility. It can shrink the window where you could have made other smart moves. So claiming at 62 is not only about getting a smaller check. It may also cost you one of the best low-tax planning periods of your entire adult life. That is a big deal. Because many people spend years trying to grow their money, then accidentally give away one of the best chances to protect that money from future taxes. And they do it because they were only looking at the check, not the full board. Now let's talk about the fourth flaw. This is the slow trap. The quiet one. The one that does not punch you in the face immediately. It sneaks up on you. Over time, more of your Social Security can become taxable depending on how the rest of your retirement income is structured. That means a person can think, I'm just taking my benefit. But years later, the way their withdrawals, retirement accounts, and other income fit together can make more of that Social Security taxable than they expected. And here's what makes this especially ugly. The thresholds that control this system are old. Very old. They were not built for today's world in the way many people assume. So year by year, more retirees get pulled into this tax trap without realizing what's happening. That means if someone claimed early, kept more money in the wrong tax buckets, and then later had required withdrawals and Social Security stacking on top of each other, the problem can grow quietly. And suddenly the retirement plan that looked fine in the beginning starts leaking more than expected. That is why good retirement planning is not just about how much did you save. It is also about what kind of income arrives, when it arrives, and how it interacts. That's what many people miss. Now let's be fair. There are real reasons why some people claim at 62. Some need the money now. Some have health concerns. Some lost work earlier than expected. Some simply do not believe waiting is worth it for their situation. And yes, in some cases, early claiming is the right move. This video is not saying claiming at 62 is always wrong. That would be lazy. What I am saying is this. Too many people make this decision as if it is a simple timing choice. It is not. It is a structural choice. And if someone is going to claim early, they should do it with their eyes open. Not because they were tired. Not because they heard one rule repeated online. Not because taking money sooner feels safer. Feelings matter. But when the consequences last for decades, feelings alone are not enough. Most people obsess over one question. If I wait, when do I break even? That's the usual calculator question. And it matters. But it is too small. Because the real question is bigger. It should sound more like this. What am I giving up if I claim early? Not just in monthly income, but in future increases, survivor protection, tax flexibility, and long-term income structure. That changes everything. Because now you are not comparing one smaller check to one bigger check. You are comparing two different retirement architectures. One architecture starts smaller but earlier. The other starts larger and may create more strength later. Neither one is automatically correct for every person. But they are not equal choices. And they are definitely not simple ones. That is why this decision deserves more than 10 rushed minutes and a guess. It deserves real thinking. Because once the foundation is poured, the whole house has to sit on it. If you are trying to think through your own choice, here are the 4 questions that matter most. 1. What is the real monthly difference between 62 and full retirement age? Not just today, but over time with future increases. 2. If you are married, what would your spouse receive later if you died first? Not the dream number. The locked-in number. 3. Would delaying create a better tax planning window before future withdrawals begin? Could that save you meaningful money later? 4. How much future tax pressure are you creating if you claim early and leave everything else unchanged? Because retirement taxes are not just about this year. They are about the whole design of the future. If a person cannot answer these 4 questions, then they are not really deciding yet. They are reacting. And a reaction is not the same as a plan. So here's the truth. Claiming Social Security at 62 is not just about taking a smaller check. It can affect your future increases, your spouse's future income, your tax opportunities, and the structure of your retirement for decades. That is why this decision matters so much. Not because it is scary, because it is powerful. And powerful decisions deserve more than surface-level advice. So before you file, stop and ask yourself, am I making one decision? Or am I quietly locking in 4? Because once you understand the 4-floor framework, you stop seeing Social Security as a simple age choice. You start seeing it for what it really is. A foundation decision. And foundations matter. If this changed the way you think about Social Security, subscribe. Because on this channel, we don't just repeat retirement advice. We break open the machinery underneath it. And in the comments, tell me this. Do you think most people claim at 62 because it's the best move or because they never saw the full picture?